Hey, it's Aaron Miller, the Pittsburgh mortgage guy, letting you know mortgage rates have dropped, and it might be time to refinance or cash out your equity. I'll run your cost-benefit options to see if it makes sense. Call me, your trusted mortgage advisor.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
One field, one coach, one moment. That's all it takes to change a child's future. That's something that I want to be a part of. How about you? I'm Matt Major, Area Director of Ambassadors Football Pittsburgh. Get involved today. Visit us online and join the team.
I use Book a Limo on all my trips. They have drivers everywhere.
I always feel safe when I travel with their chauffeurs, from hello to goodbye.
Checking rates, booking, and managing clients' reservations online is so easy.
The confirmations, trip reminders, and car status updates are great when I'm on the go.
I want my clients to have the best experience during their trip. That's why I've used Book a Limo for the past 30 years.
What's your destination? Book a limo, any car, anywhere.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Creating space. UN turning. Scoring!
Assistant coaches Josh Pioni and Steve Young. And now let's meet our players on the gold team.
Max Benninger. From Meadville, number 7, Graham Shawhoss. From Blackhawk, number 9, Dan Ostrom. From Blackhawk, number 11, Finn Conlin. From King Mac, number 11, Braden Ender. From Meadville, number 11, Ryan Unick. From Montour, number 11, Lou Zacharias. From Freeport, number 12, Aiden Bauman. From Meadville, number 13, Evan Peterson. From Cannon Mac, number 14, Aiden Bombs. From Beaver, number 16, Sammy Mecchia. From Blackhawk, number 17, Matt Hofer. From Canton Mac, number 17, Michael Trainer. From Montour, number 18, Trey Varga. From Blackhawk, number 20, Tyler Sicka. From Freeport, number 25, Nicholas Jones. From Montour, number 27, Nico Sikorsky. From Freeport, number 41, Bantam Semenko. From Blackhawk, number 81, Bryce Leeper. From Canton Mac, number 91, Brendan Lamongo. And from Canton Mac, number 93, Elliot Moser. And that is Team Gold. And now let's meet Team Blue. Head coach, Kobe Urich. Assistant coaches, Steve Rabovich and John Hoffman. Now let's meet our players. Number 3 from Hampton, Elijah Schwarzbach. From North Catholic, number 7, Jack Anderson. From Indiana, number 8, Jacob Wood. From Quaker Valley, number 12, Jace Bassbinder. From North Catholic, number 13, Anthony Neely. From North Catholic, number 19, Connor Bradrick. From Hampton, number 22, Preston Cochran. From Indiana, number 24, Joey Maines. From Richland, number 27, Miles Jakubowski. From Moon, number 28, Tyler Ziegler. From Hampton, number 37, Patrick McCabe. From Quaker Valley, number 48, Matthias Lazama. From Richland, number 49, Wesley Dunlap. From Moon, number 68, Clayton Foster. From Richland, number 68, Zyfer Zamias. From Moon, number 74, Gio Thompson. From Moon, number 79, Jordan Reekie. From Quaker Valley, number 82, Luke Kohler. From Hampton, number 85, Dylan Fogel. From Indiana, number 86, Matthew Stone. And from Indiana, number 87, Zdena Dzoro. That is Team Blue. Today's referees are Scott Kuhn. What the hell is his name? What the
Now we're back at it as we get ready for the second of 5 All-Star games, our first of 2 Class A All-Star games here on TenbandTV this afternoon, All-Star Sunday. And we're going to have a warm-up period here. We got a warm-up period, yeah. We're going to jump right into this.
No, it's starting now.
Well, while we wait for the warm-ups to start, first let me introduce my color commentator, Braden Crone from Cannon McMillan. Senior, Braden, thanks for jumping in today. We threw you right into the fire.
Yeah, you know, it's fun, though. It's exciting to be here. It's the first time doing this, so.
And we have a couple of other players here. So, Braden, you're a big part of the Cannon Mac team this year. Talk about the season for you guys. All-Star Sunday, very exciting time as we get ready for of 3 games here, a second of 5 games here, and have a couple of guests joining us from the D2 games. Very exciting opening game, a 5-4 victory for D2's gold team, and a late goal there as well. And got a couple of those guys I might want to get in here once we get our sets equated. Back here as we're going to get warmed up. So, with Class A having so many teams, Class A gets 2 All-Star games. So we will have 2 All-Star contests here for Class A. The first one here, blue versus gold. As you look at the players out there, the blue team will be the ones wearing the dark jerseys. They will move left to right to get this opening period underway. And then right to left will be the gold team, who are wearing their white jerseys here this afternoon. The blue team representing the blue division of Class A, mostly, I think. The white team is representing the gold division of Class A, mostly, I think. We have many players from many teams, so it's split into 2 games. As we get ready to get rolling here. All-Stars rescheduled. Snowmageddon back in January actually wiped out the original All-Star date. So the league decided they still want to get the All-Stars in and decided to get it in as the final part of the 2025-26 season. And we have, do we have sound? Are you with us now, Braden?
I believe so, yeah.
There he is.
We're good.
All right, let me welcome back again Braden Crone from Cannon McMillan, senior player for the Big Macs. Heading to Point Park to major in journalism, so your internship under fire. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys throwing me out here. This is exciting.
Did you have a chance to play any All-Star games for your career?
No. I started pretty late, but never was good enough to crack an All-Star team, no.
Your team, though, had a very good season this year, so what was that run like? The overall #1 seed in Class A through the regular season.
Oh, it was exciting. It was great to be a part, especially that part of the program and monumental season. I mean, you can just see we have so many All-Stars out here today. It's just, you can really see how great this team was. And, you know, we didn't make it to where we wanted to, but it's definitely a big milestone for the program. You know, I mean, we had goalie Aiden Bobs. I think he finished with the highest season save percentage in Cannon Mac history, which is a crazy milestone. And he had the highest season save percentage, too, for the program.
Aiden had a great season. He was the leader in wins, goals against average, and shutouts, and save percentage in the entire 1A classification, as well as we get ready to get this one underway. Again, we'll move left to right here. Pause for 1 second here. players I was going to interview. I don't know how many could be. They're here, but it's they're going to have to stick around. If not, I'll get them later. Guys, for the technical difficulties here, it's Sunday afternoon. I don't like working Sundays. So we're ready to get going here. Yeah, we had a couple of guys we wanted to get on from the D2 game, but we haven't been able to get them on, and I don't know when we're going to sneak them in. So, yes, anyway. All-Star Sunday is usually a few months ago. Here we are. Cannon McMillan well represented this All-Star game. Great regular season. They were the top point-getting team in the classification as well. And as you look back at your career and your senior season, kind of up and down because you guys moved from higher up then all the way down to 1A and had a pretty good rebuild season this year.
It was, when we learned the news that we dropped down to single A, it was definitely disappointing. We didn't really want to go down to single A. We felt like we were good at double A. That was good. That was a good competition for us. We made playoffs. Obviously, we lost the first round. We made playoffs, so we felt like we were still good in double A, but getting dropped down to double A and almost, lit the team up. We realized that we got to prove ourselves now when we were in single A, when we were good in double A, so kind of felt like we had to almost prove them wrong almost that season.
Goaltender on the net to our left is from Blackhawk. It's Matt Hofer. Hofer was 15-5-0 in the regular season, 2.69 goals against average and a .906 save percentage. Looks like it's going to be Jacob Wood for Indiana starting the game in the net to our right. He's the last goalie on the ice. He's going to move into the net to our right. Wood on the regular season was 3-7-0 at a 4.29 goals against average and an .868 save percentage. Left to right, we'll get it going. The Cannon back line will start with the Blackhawk defenders and goaltenders against a mix of gold team players from right to left who are decked out in the white jerseys. Retreating back behind the net here for the goal team is Elijah Schwartzbaugh from Hampton. Passing here up the left side, that's going to be Clayton Foster from Moon. Chipping it across the rink over there to Schwartzbaugh. Schwartzbaugh resets in his own end, trying to clear it up the right side there. Central Catholic's Connor Broderick couldn't get it out, and we have a fire sale at center red as Braden Egger lost a glove, lost a stick. And now coming back is the white team, Foster. All the way around here to the far side, it's now Xavier Zamias from Richland, comes back to the neutral zone, and Luke Kohler from Cannon Mac passing it over here to the far side. Schwartzbaugh sets up, pressured by Edgar, who has all his equipment back on. Back here to the near side of Kohler. Kohler to the defense, trying to find an exit here, chipping up the left side. There's a steal forced back into the circle, but recovered here by Luke Kohler. Up the near side to Foster at center red. Foster breaks the red line, floats it to the net, glove down there by Hofer, and he'll leave it for his defense, taken there by Bryce Leeper, his Blackhawk teammate. And chip back through the neutral zone. One thing I've noticed over the years with the All-Star games, Braden, is the physicality is not really there, more of a skill show.
Oh, yeah.
You don't really line guys up as you would in a playoff game.
No, when you're out in the All-Star game, you're trying to make stuff happen. You're trying to have fun out there. So a lot of guys are just going for moves, making a fancy play. There's not going to be a whole lot of hitting, especially since the season's over. No one wants to get hurt for next season or anything or unnecessary. So they're going to play it safe, but have some fun nonetheless.
I think the nice thing for the Cannon Mac and Blackhawk guys, at least you get to line up out there with your teammates too.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. I know that line for us of Mike Edgar and Moser were phenomenal this year. So they played with each other all year. Even when the lines are flipping around, they still stay consistent. So I'm sure they're going to have a bunch of fun tonight.
Banton Semenko from Freeport with that shot. Out of play as he fired towards Jacob Wood. So we'll see some of the lines mixed up here between these sides. Familiarity definitely helps. Face-off won by the blue team. Shot towards the net. Backhanded in tight. Save made. Good look down close there by Semenko. His second try. And a good stop by Jacob Wood.
That was a great steal on the post right there. He got RVH perfectly on that.
lot going on here, cats and kittens, as we get back to the action here. Fed into the Blackhawk, the blue team zone, and breaking it back out up the right side. Here comes Bauman. Bauman centers, chip towards the net, doesn't go, as Ryan Unick was looking for that, pass into the circle, backhanded back out, and here through the neutral zone into the blue zone. These teams will set up and move it out. Fed back towards the white end up the left side here. It's going to be Clayton Foster. Chipping it around to the right side here. Jace Fassbinder from the Class A champion in both Penguins and Pennsylvania Cup variety for Quaker Valley. Point-to-point pass, nobody home. Chasing it back into the zone there is Miles Jakubowski from Richland as he sets up. Over here to the far side, Steele. Canamac line out there again, centering feed. As Trainer was looking for a trailer, couldn't find it. Back the other way comes the white team. Foster ahead, tries to take the lead pass, can't do it. Puck pushed back behind the net. Centering try comes all the way back out. And into the neutral zone it goes. We'll retreat here, will the goal team. And that's Luke Kohler from Quaker Valley. Western Pennsylvania representing well this year, as all three Pennsylvania Cups coming back to the right side of the state. Centering feed deflected towards the net. Bradrick tried to put it on, couldn't get it through. Bodies bang in the corner. Canada McMillan's Brennan Lamago down there, trying to work it out up the near side here. And cross-ice feed through the neutral zone. Fassbinder sends it back to the red line. Foster going to chip. And glove down by Michael Trainer. Schwartzbach tries to break it in. Edgar cuts him off. Top line out here, the start of the game for this team as we work into the corner. Trayman down the left side. Moving it back behind the net, pushing it around here to the left point. Schwartzbach through traffic, shot blocked wide. And over to the right boards it goes. Elliot Moser couldn't keep it in. Back to the neutral zone. Out here with it now comes Matthew Stone. Stone from Indiana takes to the net. Stone in tight, stick save made. And we get a whistle. Welcome to our all-star guests. First joining us here is Seamus Coyle. He had the game-winning goal in the D2 all-star game from Trinity, scored 44 in the regular season. And also joining us from Neshannock, Marco Relic, who had a hat trick in today's all-star performance. Welcome aboard, fellas.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your performances out there and your team's win.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And we'll get guys in here a little bit. So talking a little bit about All-Star Sunday, and it was almost wiped out, but the weather wasn't our friend in January. It's our friend now. We're back here. How do you guys feel about playing in March, doing this way?
Honestly, compared to last year, I think I like it more. I think everyone's a little settled down from the season. Everyone's more friends now. It's more friendly, and it's a lot of fun. So
yeah, there's like less beef between the teams.
Yeah.
You're not halfway through the season. Makes it a little bit easier. Big save made there by Jacob Wood on that try. Let's talk about you guys' respective seasons. Seamus, we'll start with you. 44 goals on the regular season. I had a chance to see you early in the season when you guys played Carrick back, I think it was in December. You and your brother both had really good seasons for Trinity. Talk about what this year was like for you.
Yeah, absolutely. This season was definitely my best year at Trinity by far as a team and personally. I wouldn't have done it without my parents or my coach for giving me the opportunity, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Everyone played great this year. It was just all around really fun, and I enjoyed it.
Marco, you guys had a really good run this season too. You made it, deep into the playoffs. Talk about what your season was like, the ups and downs, and you had a really good run, and then the end didn't quite go the way you wanted it to.
Yeah, we had a good start, and then toward the middle we started slowing down for some unknown reason. But my family got me to all the games that I needed to get to, and we played as a team to make it to the end.
Both of you guys can jump in on this one here. Unlike the schools that are playing here in 1A where it's a pure program, what's it like for you guys? Is it difficult when you guys have to play with different players from different schools to kind of co-op together?
It's a little different, but I honestly like it more. I get to meet more people from different schools, different opportunities to make friendships and bonds, and it's just all around a really good thing, and I love it. So
Yeah, they're all like really close to me. They're all like my childhood friends, so I really know all of them.
Marco, the Nishanik program has been really successful for the last couple of years as well. You have a veteran coach who was a part of a co-op at Kennedy Catholic before that. What's it like? Does having someone like that as a leader kind of make it easier for you guys to gel?
Yeah, he runs good team practices, and we have a good time to like spend together, and it helps us grow as a team.
Over your career, you guys have been, like I said, a really successful program. You've run deep into the playoffs, but have kind of caught the team that's won the championship at the end there. What are you pushing forward to the players next year to kind of come back and make that next step?
Play more as a team, get back on defense, and get on that forecheck. Help the goalie out.
Seamus, for Trinity, a program is kind of building up. I mean, a couple of years ago, Trinity was honestly, I don't think won a game. And now you guys had a good season this year, and you got real close to being, getting closer into the playoff contention and climbing up in the division standings. What are you looking for the program going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Trinity pretty much started from the ground up these past couple years. We got a new coach, Coach Clay. He is a very good coach. We added a new system called the Torpedo System. We'll pretty much just enforcing more on the forecheck and just getting the puck better. And for the next upcoming year, I think they're going to be another solid team. We're losing a lot of seniors, but I think the underclassmen coming up are going to have a great year, and I think hopefully they go on another playoff run.
Are both of you guys seniors?
No, I'm a sophomore.
I'm a senior.
So your career is complete. Seamus, what are your plans after high school?
Hopefully trying to play club hockey somewhere. Not 100% sure where yet, but we'll see where future takes me. So,
Marco, you're one of the young guns then. So you kind of came on this year, and you were part of last year's team too, which had a pretty good run. Last year, Morgantown was the juggernaut that you ran into, and then this year you guys so close, almost tying that game in the semifinals. Then eventually Ringgold would go on and win the championship. So 2 years in a row, you guys lost to the D2 champions. But what about your side? What are you looking forward to coming back next year and with your team?
I think we could build off both the losses over the past 2 years. And I have a few teammates that have been through it with me, and we can come back and win next year.
One thing I think about next year, too, is that the programs will have the opportunity. I believe the Challenge Cup will be played on the west side of the state this year, so an opportunity for you guys to not just contend for a Penguins Cup next year or a D2 championship, but also perhaps a Challenge Cup as well. What's the playoff run's been like for you, Marco? What's it felt like for the last couple of years for you to kind of see how your team grew through the season and hit the playoffs?
Yeah, we grew, but then toward the middle and end, we fell apart because if we were down, everyone gave up. We need to keep up our momentum through the whole game, and we got it.
2-on-1 here, back the other way, trying to center, pushing to the net, save made as we get a whistle here. Stop made there by the Blackhawk goaltender, Matt Hofer. So you guys, tell me about your All-Star experience. What's it like for you guys? Is it a big deal for you to be a part of this? Is it a big deal for you guys to be selected and get a chance to play in this?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty big deal. You get looked at from a few different people.
Yeah, it's a very fun experience, I think. Just getting to play with all the guys you play against all season and just, get to know them and just, play with them. I think it's really adds, to the purpose of the game. Definitely, like he said, though, getting looked at by a few college coaches, it gets a good experience overall for everyone, I think, and it is, a very good opportunity for everyone when you get selected.
Seamus, you have college plans yet? You know where you're going to school yet?
So I'm looking at John Carroll, maybe RMU, so.
You might be here.
Might be here, yeah.
And as you look back at your team that you're leaving behind, what's been some of your favorite memories this season? Obviously, scoring 44 goals was pretty nice, and then getting the All-Star winner in your last game. But what were some of your favorite memories here your senior season?
I'd say my favorite memory was probably just getting to play with my brother for a year. It was just really fun. I had a good time with him, so that's probably my greatest memory. Other than that, I'd say just having fun playing with all my teammates. So,
what should we expect from Trinity next year? What are you looking at with your brother and some of the guys that are coming back?
I think they're going to be a good team next year. They're going to be solid. I think they're going to compete in every game they play in, and they're going to make playoffs. So we'll see.
Got a lead pass to Jace Vazbinder behind the defense. Vazbinder to the net, tries to go backhand, well defended. On the play by Cannon McMillan's Michael Trainer. And we'll jump in here real quick, too, Marco, with you. You're obviously coming back. You're part of the team. Every year teams turn over, so you did lose some talent. What should we expect from Neshannock next season?
We are going to have a good offense-defense kind of system. We need to grow as a team and protect in front of the net with our goalie. We need to help him out.
Appreciate you guys jumping in. Great job on the All-Star games today. Great seasons for both of you. Great seasons for your teams as well. Wish you the best of luck, Seamus. Maybe we'll see you here next year.
Yeah.
Marco, I'm sure we'll call your games again next year as well. So from the Trinity Hillers, Seamus Coyle, 44 regular season goals in the game-winning goal in the D2 All-Star game. And Marco Relic from Neshannock, he had the hat trick in this afternoon's All-Star game as well. Thanks for your time, fellas. Best of luck. We appreciate you guys joining us on 10 Band. And Seamus, good luck on the next level. And Marco, we'll see you next season.
Thank you.
Get back to the action here as we got a chance to have those guys jump in as they were a very exciting D2 game as well. 5-4 win, and as I mentioned, both those guys playing a big role in that. Got all the high school All-Stars joining us here. This is fed towards the net. Backhander in front, stick to side, and we'll welcome back from Cannon McMillan now, Braden Crone. So Braden had a chance to talk to those guys, and they said a lot of the same things that, kind of you did about the season and in and out, but All-Stars are a pretty big deal, it seems like.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sure everyone out there, honored to be out there. These are the top guys in the league. There's not much better than these guys that are playing at this level right now.
Got an icing call here against the blue team. We'll bring the face-off back in the zone to our left. So try to get you some of the players in here throughout the day. As we get back to action, face-off here in the circle to the right of the blue team net, and the goaltender, Matt Hofer. Each team has 3 keepers. Each keeper will play 1 period. As falling down on the play, but good defensive work by the goal team's Miles Jakubowski from Richland. Over here to the right side. So far, we've not had a lot of offensive action as taken off there. As guys said, there's not a lot of physicality, but Cypher Zamias just got rubbed out on a good body check over in the corner there by Ryan Unick. And now a chance back the other way. Here comes a chance. Shot on score! Trey Varga puts the mesh in motion. And it's 1-0 in favor of the blue team. The goaltenders have come up with those saves earlier on, but this is the first one that gets through.
That was a great shot. He picked the corner beautifully right there. You see the breakout pass come out high. He tried to one-time it, fans on it, and then he just out-races him to it. Pull it out. Great shot. I think he did a little toe drag release right into that top corner. That was a beautiful shot right there.
Trey Varga from Montour. He played 20 regular season games. He had 23 goals, 11 assists, 34 points. And he lights the lamp for the first time here this afternoon. Had a chance to talk to the 2 D2 All-Stars. And we saw the goaltenders make some saves, but that was really our best scoring chance of the afternoon. And Trey Varga makes it count.
Yeah, this game's been a little more defensive heavy than you would expect for an All-Star game, but it's fun to watch nonetheless.
Backhanded to the net there by Connor Bradrick, and the save made by the goaltender. To our left there, Matt Hofer. That's a good point you made there too, Braden, because All-Star games, as we talked about earlier, it's kind of more skill. You kind of want to make the plays, and showing in the D2 game where they combined for 9 goals. This one here has had a bit of a defensive flow. Both goaltenders did have some really good saves in that period as well, but it seems like the game is kind of set in the neutral zone, with the exception of that breakaway we saw where Vargas scored. I think each team has had one good chance each the other way. There really hasn't been a lot to write home about offensively.
Yeah, no, not really. It's very defensive heavy, and there's a lot of back checking too. Not everything you expect from an All-Star game, but
Varga looking for 2, drops it back. Rister coming, stick save made as Luke Zacharias from, actually it was Ryan Unick from Meadville who got that shot. Remember that everybody's wearing their same numbers that they wear on their team jerseys. So we have multiple 11s. We have 3 11s, not the band, though I'm sure that'd be down too. But we have 3 11s out there for the white gold team.
Oh, we got 4 11s out there, actually.
Well, that's a whole new band then.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the other side, we got a couple guys wearing the same number as well. But yes, lots of 11s.
Seems to be a popular number.
Guess so. Everybody liked John Cullen. Do you remember John Cullen? That was before your time.
No, I do not.
Darius Kasperitis.
I remember Kasperitis.
All right, he wore 11. I don't think too many guys wore 11 after that. Lassi Pirieta, he wore the 11 after that. You remember him?
No.
Most people forgot about those years with the Penguins. That was a tough time there, Braden. The 03-04 and 04-05 Penguins. They called it the X-Force. They played like X-Lax. That's a different story. Chip back in up the right side, and again, you see the defense. So I looked at some of the stats, and I saw a lot of these teams with the defensemen. You have a lot of guys with the stay-at-home numbers, and these guys are showing. They're really – the defense, and as you mentioned, the neutral zone play has been really strong as far as forecheck defense, and we've not seen these. Here's one maybe here. Wrist shot coming, firing wide. One of your teammates on the opportunity there. One of the double 17s. That's Michael Trainer.
Yeah, he's got to hit the net there.
Back to the point, hitting the net from the left side. There's Bryce Leeper, and the save made by Jacob Wood. So multiple 17s. So as a Ken and McMillan, you talk about your experience because you mentioned it. You guys went up and down.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was on JV for the first 2 years, so I wasn't there for the AAA season. But from what I heard from the guys, it wasn't the most fun season. I believe they went like 19-1 or 0-19-1 that year, so it wasn't really the most fun year. But I was lucky enough to get on the team next year. I'm in break here.
Opportunity, but a good read. There's the defense again. It's one of your guys there.
Yeah, Mango, that was a great
breaking it up there.
Good stick. Yeah, see, this is Mango here.
All the way to the net, he scores! Brandon LeMago was half man and half amazing on that effort. Defense first, offense second. 2-0 Blue.
That's one of the things he's phenomenal at, is making the defense play and then hopping up in the play. That's something he really showed out this season. You can see it here. Gets the feed, and he knows he's got this lane on the outside. Makes a move to the inside, cuts back out, and he just drives the net. That's something he's great at right there.
Brennan LeMago for Ken McMillan. He played 18 regular season games. He had 6 goals, 12 assists, 18 points. Those numbers tell me he was more of a playmaker, but that was some skill right there. Coast to coast, split the defense, stretch out the goalie, and put it home.
Yeah, that was a great play. He's got those offensive flashes sometimes.
Definitely showing it there. Those were things that Darius Kasparaitis did not have. That was more Paul Coffey-like there. Through center end, here comes a chance back now. Graham Schellhaus to the left corner. Schellhaus out there for Meadville. Meadville well represented here today. Just missing the playoffs of the Bulldogs this year. Sika from the right point, shoots, fires wide. All the way around to the right corner. Here comes a chance now for the breakout from Clayton Foster. Over here to the other 68. Shot taken there by Zamias. Double Yagers out there. And Zamias really going full Yager. That mullet is tremendous. Look at that flow.
That is some immaculate hair, I must say.
It gives you something to shoot for. He needs to get a shampoo ad.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
That is tremendous. Foster does not have the mullet, but is wearing the 68. He jostles for the puck at center end. Cross ice feed. Chipped into the zone as we're down to 40 seconds left in the period. From the right wall, put in front, blocked. Trying to center it there is Schellhaus from Meadville. Backhanding it down low. Cut off here by Schwartzbach. Over to the far side. Players battling for it. 27 seconds. The blue team looking to add to this 2-0 lead. All the way around the horn here comes Aiden Bauman. Bauman back to the point. Sika fans loosen the slot. Mask save made on that turning try there by one of the 411s. That was, which one do we have there? That was Finn Conlon from Blackhawk. And you could say that Jacob Wood used his head on that one, literally, because he stopped the puck with his face.
He lunged up into it, too. It was a good save.
Riki brings it back. Shot blocked. And the horn sounds to end period number 1. 17 minutes of hockey in the books here for the first of 2 Class A All-Star games. It is Blue leading goal 2-0 after 1. We'll take a break and be back with your second period. You're watching PIHL All-Star Sunday on TenbandTV. Cunningham. Here comes Cunningham between the defenders. Cunningham. Score! Ethan Cunningham! Hat trick! Game-winning goal! The Ramblers win the 2025 2A Penguins Cup! And Ethan Cunningham is a local hero!
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices.
Back here at the RMU Island Sports Center, period number 2 getting underway. Class A All-Star Game, our first of 2 Class A All-Star Games. Blue leads gold 2-0 after 1. Alongside Braden Crone from Cannon McMillan. Matt Vandriak with you here as All-Star Sunday is on TenbandTV. So, Braden, one thing we noticed between periods, we see the white team, the gold team wearing white group here. One, there was a lot more defense played in that first period than we expected in an All-Star game. And 2, the blue team only has 2 of the 3 goalies dressed because Max Benninger from Meadville is not in uniform.
Yeah, so Hofer will get the second period here. I'm assuming Bobs will come in halfway through, get a little split like it was in Mites.
Shot to the net there by Riki and a good save made. That was Jordan Riki from Moon on. Hofer makes the pad save. Varga, who started the scoring, pushed it through center red. Opportunity here for Elliot Moser. The Cannon, Mack, and Montour jerseys and lineup looks a lot alike.
Yeah, they do. The yellow and the black.
Dropping it back here, Riki tries the center, nobody home, and stolen back the other way. Here comes Dan Ostrom from Blackhawk. Ostrom sets up Moser. Wrist shot coming. He fires wide, and the keeper leaning the wrong way. The goaltender net to our left is Tyler Ziegler from Moon. Moon on the regular season. Ziegler was 8-4-0, 2.53 goals against average, .906 save percentage, and 1 shutout. So we will see all 3 keepers on the white side. With Benninger not in uniform, still selected, we will have just 2 goaltenders going for the blue team. Shot in tight, save made, rebound juggled and gloved as Connor Bradrick pushed it on from in tight. And the stop and juggling save made by Matt Hofer.
Yeah, that's what we call a great rebound control right there. Get a whistle. You can count it out in midair. That was a little fancy move right there.
Goaltenders got to be a little bit tough sometimes. Braden in the All-Star game, not so much in this one because we've touched on how well these teams have both played defensively, but a lot of times in All-Star games, goaltenders kind of get hung out to dry. And that's one thing we've not seen through the first period at least, were too many odd man rushes. The only odd man rush was the breakaway that was scored by Varga, and then the great individual effort by your teammate, Brennan Lemego, who took it coast to coast, split the defense, and stretched the keeper out to tuck it in.
Yeah, usually as a goalie, especially when you get like scrimmages and practices and stuff after the season, it was a good chance here.
Good chance in front, better defended though.
Yeah, usually it's all-star games, scrimmages, usually goalies are just there to have something in the way. Not much defense, not much help they're getting, but it seems like the coaches are having to play some defensive-heavy hockey here. It looks like they want to win.
Down the left side, here comes a chance. Lemego looking for 2. Going to drop it down low. Around the horn it goes instead. Over to the left side. Good defensive work there by the white team. Incoming. And that's why you don't want to check Facebook when there's no meshing here on the side.
Hopefully no injuries down there. I don't think so. I think
that was the floater. That was a floater, yeah. Braden. I think they're okay on that one. Didn't have that much velocity on it.
Hey, you never know.
I think that one actually hit the aisleway between the bleachers. Everybody looks okay.
A bunch of laughing, though. Doesn't seem anything serious down there. I think we're good.
That's a good thing. We don't want to see one wearing the crimson mask here in the stands, that's for sure. Face off in the right wing circle. In goal, there's Tyler Ziegler from the Moon Tigers here for period number 2. Clean face-off win, point-to-point pass, shot through traffic, blocked in front, as that was fired there from the left point. And now back the other way comes Foster. Foster can't get it around the man who took the shot. 2 good defensive plays made there by Nick Jones from Freeport. Centering try, pushing in here is Elijah Schwartzbaugh from Hampton. Behind the net, centering try. Trying to put on the stick there of Preston Cochran. And that was Zamias with the great hair. Couldn't get it through. Down the right side, back the other way, Aiden Bauman. Looks to go in front. Cannon Mack cuts it off. And now up the right side. There comes Cypher Zamias. Trying to drive to the net. Leans on the defense, then it gets leaned off. Good work there by Nico Sikorsky. Taking him off the puck. Centering try. Diving effort doesn't go. Trainer sets up. Looks for an exit. Has a man. Here comes a chance through center red. It's Sika. Works it to the right corner. Sika drops it back. Good recovery there by Zamias, who's had a very long shift. Trainer will be the first man to the puck. He works his way back into the blue zone. Through the neutral zone. Chipped on. And now Vazbinder Chase Fassbinder of the Class A Penguins and Pennsylvania Cup. Champion Quaker Valley Quakers. Saw the Quakers in the playoffs. I saw them as well when they played Chartiers Valley. It's a good Quaker Valley team this year, a very senior and veteran team this year.
Oh, yeah. They were a very heavy offensive team. They were really good, though. Not much you can do. I mean, they had good defense. They had a great goalie. They had great offense. It's like everything you need right there.
Saw them get that overtime victory over Char Valley as Fassbinder brings it back. Good pass to the right side, trying to stretch it out. Tough angle shot doesn't go. Centering feed. That was actually well defended on the play, too, by Nico Sikorsky to force him out. Now Conlon back the other way. 3-on-3, wrister coming. Save made and absorbed by Tyler Ziegler.
That was a great save.
Well, even though you guys didn't get to the Penguins Cup, but what's it like as you play with a lot of these guys to get a chance to see all of your opponents, but sometimes travel teammates, win gold on the other side of the state and sweep this year as well?
I think it's amazing. I mean, is that the first time in PIHL history that's happened?
First time since 2011.
Yeah, because that's an amazing accomplishment. It really shows that Western PA hockey is picking up here. It's good to see, honestly.
Class A was a really good playoff bracket, a really good playoff run. Had the chance to cover some of the games in the opening rounds and then through the semis before I moved on to the other games and saw a lot of these teams. Quaker Valley's a team that I'm very familiar with. Kevin Quinn, one of those veteran coaches, and really talked. You could tell the demeanor with that team was a little bit different this year.
Oh, yeah.
Quaker Valley the last couple of years had strong regular seasons and early playoff exits. He said they had unfinished business this year. So we're going to get our first penalty of the All-Star game. Tripped on the play was Fassbinder. Taking him down was Sikorsky. And we're going to have a gold power play as the North Catholic guys set it up here. Jack Anderson from the right point. Little give and go down the right side there to Connor Bradrick. Bradrick tries to center, touched up there, and we will see our first power play of this game.
It's a good chance here for goal to get back on the scoreboard, cut the lead in half.
Really didn't have a choice. I think the officials kind of treat this the same way that let the guys play and have fun with it, but that one you really couldn't pass up.
Oh, yeah. They're going to let these guys play all they want, but can't clearly trip the guy like that. You got to stick right in the skates.
So here we go. Chance here for White to cut this lead in half. Clean face-off win and a good defensive zone draw. Bryce Leeper going to dump it all the way back into the gold zone. Coming out of the net, there's Tyler Ziegler. And he'll leave it for Miles Jakubowski from Richland. Up the far side here to the Hampton Talbots, Elijah Schwartzbaugh. Schwartzbaugh back to Jakubowski. Breaks center red, dumps it in. Good feed there. Maines with the wrister. G-Love. Glove save made as Joey Maines from Indiana snapped it and flashing the leather and making the save as Matt Hofer.
That was a great glove save. That's all positioning right there. Top of the crease, cut down the angle. Had the glove right spot. Just had to let it come to him.
Made a good point there, Braden, about Hofer. What I've noticed through this game is he is very positionally sound. He's not making acrobatic saves. He's just where he's supposed to be and has been able to shut them down. Has a pretty good glove hand, too.
Oh, yeah. That's the goal you want right there. Not having to do nothing crazy, but he's always there to make the save. That's what you want.
Right circle feed, chip towards the slot, nobody home. Jakubowski from the right point, chips it down the right side. Jakubowski will get it back. Jakubowski down the right boards now. Goes to Stone. Stone pushing it down low. Puck handled there by Maines. Now around to the far side. Schwartzbaugh centers, nobody home. And breaking it out, coming back the other way, short-handed, a chance for Moser. Elliot Moser leads the charge. Moser looks over, wrist shot, he scores! Elliot Moser, red light activated. SHG, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Blue. 2 goals by the Big Macs here this afternoon.
Yeah, our PK was great, and he's one of the big reasons for it. Great PK. We had a lot of shorthanded goals this year, and most of them scored by him. That's a great place shot. Puck goes around the side of the net. Mango gets a stick on it before it gets there, and then diving defensive play, centers it, bobbles it, and then they're off to a 2-on-1 right there. Uses the other guy with him. I think it was Edgar as almost a evasive maneuver, thinking he's going to pass to him, never does. Take the quick shot. It's a beautiful placement right there. Low glove.
So Moser racked up the frequent flyer miles there as well. He went coast to coast with it. That's twice we've seen Big Mac defensemen activate. And it's 3-0, and that was not what the gold team needed there. Braden down 2 in a power play chance. It's bad enough you don't score on the power play. It's worse when the other team gets a shorthander.
Yeah, once you get scored on by a shorthander, you almost feel like you got to score back to make the power play even at that point.
30 seconds left on this Gold power play. Kohler works back into his own zone, cross-ice feed, and a chance here for the white team, the Gold team wearing white. I'm going to keep saying that because there's nobody wearing gold. Back behind the net. Comes another opportunity here, and here comes Lamego. He's going to try coast to coast again. This time just crosses center red, dumps and changes as we're down to the final 10 seconds of this Gold power play. Kohler tries to find an exit, pushing it over here to the near side. I think one thing, too, that kind of noticed the way that this power play has gone. On the blue team side, you have all the Cannon McMillan guys and a couple of Blackhawk guys out there working together. On the other side, you got guys that are thrown together right for the first time as far as teammates go. And you could see how solid that blue penalty kill was, which eventually led to the shorthanded goal.
I mean, yeah, chemistry is a big part of hockey, and the fact that these guys haven't played with each other makes it a little harder to kind of adapt and know where they're going to be at all times. So I'm sure having 3 Cannon guys out, oh, what a block.
Big save. Couple of good looks there for Meadville's Ryan Unick, and Tyler Ziegler comes up with a couple of stops to keep it a 3-goal game. Great defense getting back again. He talked about that defense. Nick Jones from Freeport, solid getting back there. Sika going to try to go coast to coast. Wants to push it in front, has a man there. One of the many 11s is Luke Zacharias. Final count was 4. We have 4 11s on the blue team, 2 68s on the Gold team. And there's a few other joint shared numbers, which have not confused me as much as those 11s did earlier.
Yeah.
Working behind the net with 8:20 left here in the period. 2 goals in the opening period for the blue team. 1 in here in the second. 3-0 the score. The penalty is expired. We're back to even strength. And now a lead feed here up the left side trying to find Aiden Bauman. Good defensive work there by the Gold team's Jack Anderson from North Catholic. Bauman going to work it through center red, passing it over to the right side, looking for Jack Anderson, who couldn't break the zone. On the left side, Hofer absorbs that shot from Jordan Reekie from Moon.
That's all positioning again there, too. 2-on-1. He plays the shot, trusts his defenseman, and, look for getting goal change here, too. Looks like Bob's is coming in halfway through the second here.
So here comes another one of your teammates on for the afternoon. Aiden Bobs from Cannon McMillan, and what a regular season he had. Bobs was 16-1-0, a 1.18 goals against average, 946 save percentage, and 5 shutouts. Needless to say, he led Class A in all goaltending categories.
Yeah, I could go on for hours about how good he was. Just watching him, even on the bench, just watching him play was just phenomenal. He's such a good goalie.
Those are numbers that you don't see that often on any level of hockey. The strong numbers Bob's had, and a big part of the reason why your team was so strong and had the best record on the regular season in Class A as well.
Oh, for sure. He was a gigantic part in that.
Lead feed up the left side. Just after it here is Stanio Zoro from Indiana. Centering try kept out. Now fed back into the slot. Nobody home. Vasbinder lost a stick. Varga backhands it down. Cut off there by Miles Jakubowski. And the Gold team's having a hard time getting out.
And it seems like the blue team's having a very hard forecheck on him here, plus a good defensive structure.
Long shot, stick save made from the left wing, that is, and the stick stop made by Aiden Bobs, his first save of the afternoon as he checks in almost halfway through the second period. Mentioned the teams each carrying 3 goaltenders, but Meadville's Max Benninger was unable to play today, so Aiden Bobs and Matt Hofer splitting the net. Hofer was stellar through his first half, and Bob's hoping to follow it up. Here's Lamego again. Strong defensive work. Vasbinder, the pass in his skates, can't take it clean. He works it over to the right boards. Comes back to the point. And cut off, lead feed. Here comes Varga again, looking for number 2. Varga behind the defense. Varga to the net, save made, rebound, score! Now they waved it off. Varga put it right across the line on that follow-up try, so Ziegler made the first save. Varga threw it back, got behind the keeper, but the referee right there to wave it off.
Yeah, I think Varga tried to bank it back in off of Ziegler's back there. Might have been sitting right on line, didn't have a good vantage point of it, but that was close nonetheless.
Here comes Michael Traynor down the left side with Conlon. Conlon gets it back. Conlon tries to go back to Traynor, cut off. And back here through the neutral zone it comes. Puck banked off the boards. Deep into the Moon zone. Well, the Gold zone with the Moon goaltender. the gold zone and the white jerseys with the moon goaltender. Offsides, trying to come back in there on the blue team. So Ziegler came up with a big save and then got a little bit of luck on that follow-up.
Oh, yeah. I think the defenseman cleared it right off the line, right before at least it trickled by him. That was good initial save on that breakaway.
Here comes Moser. Through everybody. Can't get past the last man. Good stick work there by Elijah Schwartzbach to push that one off. From the point, shot on, deflected, and a stick save made there on a good rip from Leeper. And the blue team now has the ice a bit tilted. Centering try, nobody home. Gold trying to get it out. And an opportunity now for Kohler. Kohler hustling up the left side, has numbers. Kohler in front, redirected up and over the net. Matthew Stone got the blade on it, but Braden, he couldn't quite tip it home.
Yeah, I think it just got a little out of his reach there, so he wasn't able to get his whole stick on. I think it just got the tip on it, sat it over.
Comes Moser back, 1-on-3. Stick work there, good job by Jack Anderson. Anderson's one of those guys I talked about who's not known for his offensive play. Just a stellar defenseman. Had a chance to see North Catholic in the playoffs against Butler. And Anderson's one of those stay-at-home defensemen that are really strong on the blue line. No goals, 3 assists, only 3 points on the regular season, but Anderson's offense ain't what made him an all-star. It's his strong defensive play why he's here today.
Oh, yeah, he's great at stick checking. He uses his body well, too. You can see he's quite the big guy, so he's good at using his body and, rubbing people off the puck and such.
Conlon, as the pairs of 11 come back there. 2 of our 4 11s, Conlon and Edgar, can't connect on the give and go. Trying to enter the zone is Leeper spinning. Anderson takes it away. Leeper takes it back. Leeper looks it over. Leeper tries to go strong to the net, and he's cut off on a good defensive play by, what do we got there? Tons of numbers. It's one of the Indiana players that made the play there. That was, which one of them was it? Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Durzo?
You're correct. There it is. Stanio Zuro with the play. Nice shots in front, score! What a feed! What a finish! And Dan Ostrom snaps the wrist shot home. It's 4-0 in favor of the Blue, and again, teammates connect to set up the goal.
That was a great pass. Now it's almost an onslaught here for Blue. Trying to stop the bleeding. Gold's got to do some here, but you can see this lane open up right all across the middle. Coming down from the blue line, lane opens up, head up the whole way, finds it, snaps it top shelf. Not much Ziegler can do on that. That's a great shot, great pass, great play right there.
That was one of our 4 11s. That was Ryan Unick from Meadville with the solid pass. And it is now 4-0 in favor of the blue team. Main centers, nobody home. All the way around here comes to Schellhaus. Sends it ahead. Here comes Ostrom trying to take the pass there from Unick. Bodies pile up here in this left corner.
Goal scored by number 9, Joey Bisegna.
Well, that's wrong. That guy's leaving the team. He's on the other team. I think he's in the next game.
I got the wrong paper there.
That was Dan Ostrom.
You can almost hear the question marks coming from the crowd after that.
Yeah, usually there's cheering. There's confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Comes a feed up the right side. And here comes an opportunity now for Zamias. Zamias centers. Great chance. Shot on. Big save made by Aiden Bobbs. Joey Maines found that bouncing puck, but Bobbs shuts the door.
That was a great positioning play right there. Again, you can see him push out top of the crease, had a stick down, didn't find it at first. Once it hit him, he knew, and he covered it. That was a great save there by Bobbs.
Leeper, Ostrom's Blackhawk teammate, got the second assist. Unit got the main assist. We had a chance. We'll try to run down the assists on the goals. We know who scored them. Really announced the assists, but some of those run assisted talents. Your Cannon Mac teammates made it easy.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the chance now. Wrister in tight. Save made as Lamego was looking for number 2.
Great position there by Ziegler. Cut down almost everything. He had nowhere to go there.
Good stick save. And a really clean look. Point-to-point pass to the right side, top of the circle. Trying to deflect it in front was Montour's Luke Zacharias, and he just misses. Centered again. Bauman at the left point. Down the left wing. Jones, point-to-point pass over to the right side. Fed down low, trying to center. Spinning away instead is going to be Luke Zacharias. Bauman sets up outside the circle along the left board. Centers a nobody home. And now Preston Cochran back the other way. Lead feed back into the blue zone. Cut off there, by Nick Jones. Ahead to his Freeport teammate Bauman. Bauman back to Jones. We're under 2 minutes left here in this period. Pushing the puck ahead. Semenko, nice pass to the right side, but unable to connect as he had Lamego going towards the net.
This is some great passing here from blue team. They're connecting almost on every feed, and they're finding people going back door, down low, across. They're really making some nice feeds here.
Crisp passing has been the theme for this blue team whenever it's just not a great individual effort and someone taking it coast to coast. Back behind the net, Schwartzpop over to the far side, trying to break it out here is Dylan Fogel. Has it stolen by Bauman, who's been out there for a minute, literally. In front, one-timer, and that was the one time the pass was not crisp. That one jumped over the stick of Moser, who had a wide-open net staring at him.
Yeah, puck was doing backflips midair, trying to get to him there.
If that's on the tape, it's 5-0 blue. Over to the left side. Good work here by this blue team on this shift as well. As Zacharias, he's been out there for a while as well, forced it around. Fogel trying to find an outlet here up the near side. Off the boards. Cut off at center red by Jones. Jones dumps it back. Fogel going to bring it out. Maybe one last rush here for the goal team.
Hoping to get something on this.
All the way around, but never getting a shot off there was Jordan Reekie from Moon. Right point pass, in front, score! There it is. The shot was blocked. It ends up on Dylan Fogel's tape, and he finds the net for the first time this afternoon for the goal team. Dylan Fogel from Hampton scores, and we got a 4-1 game here late in the second period.
Yeah, that's big for a goal getting on the board before the third. You needed that to kind of cut the lead down, get you a little momentum, show you that you can score. I mean, unlucky bounce there for the blue team. Not much Bobs can do on it, but nonetheless, it's exactly what they needed was that lucky bounce for them. Now maybe they can get rolling here.
Only caught the end of it there, but the case there, Braden, where it was really well defended by the blue team, just a tough bounce that ends up right on Fogel's stick, as you see it here again, and it was blocked in front by one off of two blue jerseys or sticks, and then the save was made. Fassbinder up the right side, maybe one more. Fassbinder trying to go through everybody. Great job getting back on the defensive work there by Nico Sikorsky of Montour.
Gold teams, they look like they kind of found their spark here after that, kind of getting some momentum going.
Kohler down low, in tight. Fogel looks it over, tries the center, broken up. And well defended as this period's going to come to an end. Good defensive work there by Sikorsky from Montour. And the second period comes to an end. 2 periods in the books here from RMU on the island. It's All-Star Sunday, Class A, game 1 of 2. It's the gold team trailing the blue team 4-1. We'll take a break and be back with your third period. You're watching PIHL All-Star Sunday on 10band TV.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Back here at the RMU Island Sports Center, getting ready for the third period. Class A All-Star Game. We have 2 Class A All-Star Games on tap. It's the first of 2. D2 All-Star Game was the first one. That was a 5-4 gold team win. Late goal with 72 seconds left. This one here has pretty much been all blue until late in that second period. Matt Vandriak with Braden Crone from Cannon McMillan joining us here this afternoon. Braden, you mentioned it, though. After the goal team got that goal, they seemed a little bit of momentum in their favor.
Yeah, they looked like they were connecting passes a lot smoother. They were moving a lot better. They were flowing. It seems like they got a little wind under their sails after that.
And we have our third goaltender of the day in the net to our right for the goal team. Patrick McCabe from Hampton will take over in the cage. McCabe 4-6-0 in the regular season, .351 goals against average on .814 save percentage. See if the goal team can cut into it. Good centering feed, better defensive play. And that's more strong defensive work by Nico Sikorsky from Montour, who's been strong. Ostrom, who has one, brings it back. Good block by Kohler. And Ostrom ends up losing his edge. Around the horn we go. Here comes the white team. Back with it. One of these 68s, that's Clayton Foster. Foster tries to put it in front, looking for North Catholic's Cooper. Connor Bradrick there could not quite connect on the pass. But definitely a little more jump in the goal team step here to start this third period.
Oh, yeah, you almost wonder if that goal made him think that they can actually get back in this game. I mean, that was late in the period, but you got a whole 17 to go back and get 3 more to tie it.
Edgar tries to push it back to Ostrom. Ostrom back to his Blackhawk teammate Sika at the right point. Sika to Ostrom along the right boards. Ostrom looks it over, tries to swing it across. Sikorsky going to pinch in and get there first. Now he's going to lean in, trying to fight off the attack there from Elijah Schwartzbach. Back behind the net. Sikorsky working the offense a little bit here. Good feet, shot offline as he put it on the stick of Tyler Sika. It's a defense to defense there on the pass.
And teams are getting active here.
Shot on, save made. First stop of the afternoon on that try. That was Unick on the shot. And the first save made by Patrick McCabe in the net to our right.
I'll harp this for all the goalies, but they're all all-stars, so it's going to happen. But they are all great positionally right now. There hasn't been any goal that's went in that's because they got a position. They are all perfectly right when they need to be.
We had a chance here and a shot go past the net. We had a couple of really good, great individual efforts leading to 2 blue team goals, then the Varga breakaway, and then the shorthanded goal, which was just a perfect pass and a perfect shot as well. Bob's going to take this one. He almost gives it away. Loose puck, and his teammates bail him out. Opportunity back the other way. Here comes Sika to the left side. Looking it over, dragging back in front, redirect, as it was put on there by Ryan Unick. Back to the right point. Taken there by Montour.
Got Speed coming through here. That was a good stick. That was a good block right there.
Good opportunity.
Sure, when Bob's turned that puck over and feel like his heart had to drop right there. There's no way you pick your head up, give it to him, and notice that. I'm sure his heart dropped right there.
Bob's in that case, Braden, it looked like trying to clear it himself, and he had so much velocity. It's a one-time rip from the right point, save made, rebound! Denial, saves it, had to come! Sprawling glove save by Patrick McCabe. But getting back to Aiden Bob's, he was trying to clear the puck, and he had such velocity on an attempt that actually hit 2 players' skates, and they couldn't get a stick on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's something he's really good at. He's one of the best goalies I've seen playing the puck. He really makes sure it's a good part of his game. He plays it a lot. He's good at clearing it. He's definitely cleared it multiple times for us, just occasionally in a game. So that's something he's very good at. But, sometimes he has hiccups like that, and that does scare us a lot.
Leaper from the right point, save made, rebound loose, and taken away by Zypher Zamias from Richland. Through center red, felt on the play. There's Joey Maines. And back the other way now. Here comes Shellhaus from Meadville. Shellhaus dropping back. Sets it back to Leaper. One-timer from the point. Glove save with Varga looking for a redirect. And a good stop by McCabe.
I mean, going to the last glove save there by McCabe, that was all technical right there. Made the first save, rebound kicks out. He puts the pad out, puts the glove right on top. All he had to do was let it go to him. He put his glove out a little farther, too. That was great glove positioning right there for a sprawling save. That was a great save, phenomenal save.
You saw on the previous shot there to our left, the man wearing the tie is Meadville's Max Benninger, the third goaltender for the blue team, who's unable to go here today, but still selected, still here, and like ZZ Top, a sharp-dressed man. Sprawling save by McCabe. Another great chance for the blue team. That was Luke Zacharias from Montour, and McCabe coming up big.
Man, McCabe is really keeping gold in this right now. They need it. Down by 3 with 13 to go. They really need it, and McCabe is showing up and showing well right now. Those are back-to-back 2 phenomenal saves.
Here we go. Back to it. Now out to the left point. Leaper looks, shoots, pad save made, rebound! Blocked by the defense. Good work by the white team's Miles Jakubowski to block that. As looking behind him there was the goaltender McCabe, who had a good save on the first one with all those bodies in front. Coast to coast down the other side. Go ahead there.
There's lots of rebounds popping out from McCabe. It's the reason he's got to make these saves, but he's making them, so you can't complain, really.
Jakubowski shoots through traffic, hits something in front, and redirects back the other way. We battle here. Centering feed, well read, taken away by Trainer. Sends it back to the red line. It's pushed back by Anderson. All the way back behind the net. Chipped ahead. And then cut back off. Fassbinder turns it away. Shot on, glove save, held on. As McCabe's been good with the glove here in this third period.
Yeah, he's been real good. Seems like Gold was real good there in the first couple minutes of this period, but it seems like Blue is taking back the momentum. They're really driving the play, especially picking off passes defensively, getting good opportunities offensively. But McCabe's there shutting him down right now. He needs some help offensively here from Gold, hoping to get back in this one.
White, Gold, trying to work it through. Here comes Ostrom, who has a goal here this afternoon, trying to work his way through the defense. Dropping it back to Moser, who's also found the net. Sikorsky through traffic, redirected, blocked down, loosened the slot. And back out, opportunity here. Almost stumbling over the puck. There was Connor Bradrick, but he'll move it up the right side. Matthew Stone drives hard, cut off, and now a chance back the other way.
It's a great back check right there. Great
Bantam Semenko, it's a great name too.
Oh yeah, that is.
Over to the left side, backhander in front, Semenko not there. No relation to former Edmonton Oilers Dave Semenko. That was almost before my time. But if you breathed on Wayne Gretzky the wrong way back in the 80s, Dave Semenko threatened to kill you. And sometimes he almost did. Hockey history. We'll give you a little bit of a lesson there today, Brad. It'll take you way back before your time.
Oh yeah, the only name I recognize right now is Kasperitis.
Lassie Prieta actually played for the Penguins after Kasperitis, but those were dark days. Literally. Tough days.
Seems to all work out, though, for the Penguins, though.
It worked out after that.
Yeah.
Lassie Prieta actually had a decent season for a very bad Penguins team in 03-04. I believe he made the roster in the 05-06 team once his first year as well. A little further on the depth chart, though, at that point. Puck dump back in. Cut off here by the goaltender Patrick McCabe. Trying to work to the net is Ostrom. He has a goal. It was a nice one. Circles all the way around. Rising wrister block. Good job by Vazbiner to get in front of it. Trying to clear. That's going to be offsides. And we're going to get a whistle here.
Gold's got to be looking for something here. I mean, Blue is just throwing the puck around. They're making really crisp passes like they were last period, but it's almost like Gold just can't get the puck out. And when they do, there's always a defenseman there cutting it off where they can get past the red line even.
It seemed like the Gold team got a little bit of momentum after that late goal and had a good start to this period, but since then the ice is tilted, and Patrick McCabe's had to be good in the net to our right to keep the White deficit at 3.
I mean, all Gold needs is a little bounce here, a good rush, and they could get back in this.
Maybe it's going to happen here. Dunlap puts it in front, nobody home. Trying to chip it in there was Wesley Dunlap from Richland. Richland has quite the contingent of players here this afternoon as well. One of the further out teams. Richland playing up in Cambria County, up near Johnstown.
Yeah, their rink is real nice, though.
Edgar brings it back. So you played up there?
Oh, yeah. It was nice. I mean, it's a little warm, but it's
the War Memorial?
Really...
The old War Memorial?
Oh, yeah. It's a nice rink.
All right. I've not been there in a while. They were renovating the last time I was there.
Yeah, the renovations came out well then because it does look pretty nice.
Shot on. Good stick save made by Aiden Bobbs. Yeah, the Johnstown War Memorial is a very old building. Slapshot literally was filmed in that rink.
Mm-hmm. They got a whole memorial there for it and everything. It's real cool.
I was up there. I think it's been about 8 years since I was up there last. And they were in the process of starting to more modernize the place. But that was a good place. Wrist shot here. Back when the Pennsylvania Cup used to be played at a neutral site. We called a championship game up there at Johnstown once. Conlon with the wrister. That's fired wide. Might remember one of the names I'm going to mention here that played on that Pine Richland team. Brandon Sott was on that team.
Oh, really?
He was on the Pine Richland team that played LaSalle College in the 2008 Pennsylvania Cup.
I knew he was from Pittsburgh. I did not know he played there, though.
Yep, Brandon and his brother George, who had a good career at Penn State, were on that team. Both the Troy Loney sons, both Reed and Ty Loney, were on that team as well. And Ty Loney played briefly for the Wheeling Nailers after his high school and college years were over. Edgar brings it back. Good pass, good keep there, too, by the blue team to keep it in. Shot on save, rebound fired wide. Trey Varga didn't get as much on that first shot as he wanted to. Then the follow-up try went wide. Now Varga blows a tire. Foster comes back. He can't find the puck. Ricky going to try to help his teammate out. He'll break the zone with Maines. Ricky takes to the slot, to the circle. Ricky looks it over, going to spin back, looking for a trailer. Trying to bring it back to the point, cut off, and the blue team defends well.
That was unfortunate there. Gold was changing. That would have been a good rush opportunity there if they were able to get another defenseman up for that trailer.
Here comes Cochran down the left side. Going to dump in. It's Preston Cochran from Hampton. All the way around it goes. And the gold team, that is, trying to keep it in here. Jordan Reiki from Moon. Gets it back. Looks it over. Circle try in front. Sticked out. Good job by Bobs, but I think the defenseman there helped out a little bit as well. Tyler Sika in front of him.
That's a good stick defense play there.
Here comes Sika back the other way. Chips to the right wall. Which 11 is that? That's Ryan Unick. Shot on, hits the glass. And we'll clear it out again. Braden had a chance to talk with a couple of the guys from the D2 All-Star game, both Seamus Coyle and Mario Relic from Trinity and Neshannock respectively, and those guys said they kind of like the All-Star game at the end of the season. What do you think about that? Is it like the All-Star game mid-season, or think it's the end of the season format might be something we can look at going forward?
Honestly, I do kind of like it at the end of the season. It's kind of like a wrap-up. You see the top players of the season. Everyone's got all their accomplishments, and there's no grudges. Everyone's out there just having fun now. If you have a mid-season, there might be a little rivalry going on there. That was a good glove save there.
Yeah, on his own teammate. Sikorsky tried to cut the pass off, ends up putting it into the mitt. Aiden Bobs was ready for it.
Yeah, I kind of like it at the end of the season. Kind of gives like a wrap-up, a conclusion to the season that it was. I mean, yeah, I kind of like it in the season. I kind of agree with him.
I kind of agree with all you guys as well. I wasn't sure if this was even going to happen this year because it got snowed out in January, and the league was really intending on getting it done. I'm glad they did, and I like this end of the season. I think this is a good way to close out the PIHL season. Your team's done. As you said, any local rivalries are over. You've finished out your playoffs. You probably don't have any other commitments, so maybe more availability for the players here at the end of the season as well.
Oh, yeah. It opens it up as well, too. You know, just people just having fun now. I haven't seen too much body checking, maybe little hits every now and then, but nothing too bad either. So it's just good old fun here for top guys. Good to see who's great this season.
And much more Lassie Prieta, less Darius Kasperitis on the body checking here this afternoon.
Throwing all sorts of names out here, aren't we?
Stanio Zura, there's a good name. First guy I think I've ever called in high school named after Stanio Chara. Stanio Chara much taller than Mr. Zura from Indiana.
Yeah, probably by a little bit.
Couple inches. Only with the skates on, though.
Oh, yeah.
Back through center end. Here comes a chance for Moser. Slows down at the top of the circle. Has a trailer. Going to get it back as Bauman comes back to him. Moser trying to work through the defense. Cut off there by Fogel, who has the lone gold team goal. Feeding it ahead down the left side. Here comes Broderick. The North Catholic Trojan, one of two Trojans on this side today. Actually, 3 Trojans on the team. I think only 2 of them are dressed, though. A Calgary Flame-like uniform. Sikorsky going to bring it back. Drags it to the right side. Sikorsky to Trainer in the circle. Sikorsky cut off by Vazbinder. They all jostle for position here along the left boards. Bauman gets it. Bauman works, drags, shoots off line. To the far wing it goes. Handled there by Wesley Dunlap. He'll get it out to Jace Vazbinder. Vazbinder 1-on-3. Has a trailer join him. It's Dunlap. Dunlap takes it, looks it over, well defended. As Lamego gets the stick on the shot and sends it out of play.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to rush down this left wall, but by the time they get into the zone, there's no help for him. That was a great defensive play there by Lamego there to get a stick on it, but it seems like there's almost just like a 1-on-3 every time they get down here. It kind of limits the offensive opportunities there if you ain't got no help.
Centering try here. And the blue team going to bring it back. Conlon drags. Now drifts back here to the circle. Sending it back to Lamago. One-timer, stick save made, and a good one by Patrick McCabe. Vazbinder trying to track it down. First man there, there's Bryce Leeper, who's been strong on the defense for the blue team all day. Here comes an opportunity now. Trying to set it up. Ostrom drags to the net, backhander. That's deflected away. Good work by Anderson down there. He's been strong defensively. Talked about his defensive prowess through the regular season for North Catholic as well. Steele, center. Vazbinder back the other way. 2-on-1 developing.
Here you go.
Vazbinder trying to chip it ahead. And those are 2 guys there, Braden, at the end of their shift. Just didn't have the gas quite to make that one work.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play there, too. Got to skate on the puck as a pass, try to get back across. That was good defense.
Fresh body on here, Schwartzbaugh. Good pass across. Better save by Bobs.
Getting right into position. That's another great positional save right there.
Samias got a great feed across the ice and a better stop made. I am slightly technologically inept to begin with, but trying to find where this game feed is on the PIHL site is like trying to spell Lassi Prieta. I'd love to run down all the goals. I remember some of them, but...
Oh, I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah,
real
let
quick.
you younger generation. You're better at this than I am. I'll just keep bringing back old hockey players. You take care of the newer stuff. Good save by Bob's in tight. Up the left side. Usually you could find it right by clicking on the game link. I can't find the game link. 4-11. Both the number of guys wearing 11 on the blue team and the time left during the third period. As we're having a fun All-Star Sunday. Got off to a great start, the D2 game. A exciting 5-4 finish. The gold team winning. We talked to Seamus Coyle from Trinity, who netted the game-winning goal. We talked to Marco Relic from Nishanik, who had a hat trick. And there's a try in front. Good save. I'm not even sure that McCabe saw that one, Brady. He's got the stick down and sends it out of play.
You know, sometimes that's all you need, though. You don't need to see it. As long as it hits you, you make the save, and that's the biggest part of this. And, you know, it got a whistle for it, too, so I'd say it's, even if you didn't say it, it's still a successful save right there.
A good one indeed. McCabe's been strong in this third period. He's made some good saves. He's felt some pressure here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's really held it down well.
Keeping the deficit at 4-1. And remember, we have one more Class A All-Star game. So many teams in Class A that we need to have 2 All-Star games, just like we have the early playoff start in Class A as well. Here we go. Around the horn. Let's see if we get any individual efforts here to wipe this one out. Coast-to-coast try here by Trey Varga, who got the scoring started way back when.
There you go. I think I got it.
I think you do got it.
There you go.
Well, that's your job. You're the color guy.
Right.
You can run the goals down. Good chance in front. We almost have another one. And a save made there on one of the quartets of 11. It was a try in front there by Ryan Unick, and a better save made by Patrick McCabe. Once we get a stop or a whistle or some neutral zone play, we will let you run the scoring down. Varga to the net, hits the outside of the mesh. Under 3 minutes left. If not, we will do that as our post-game scoring recap. Brought to you by 31 Bar and Grill in Bridgeville. 31 Bar and Grill has been great to TenbandTV this season. We appreciate them hosting a lot of the shows this year. The original All-Star show was there, as well as the playoff preview, semifinal breakdown, and championship preview. So if you're ever in the area, if you haven't been there yet, Braden, you want to see some old school hockey memorabilia, former Penguin goalie Kenny Riggin owns the place. You'll see a lot of good stuff from the 90s there. Foster down the right side, Bobs with the skate save, and then a tire blown, and we have a penalty coming up, a trip. So we're going to have white on the PP the rest of the way. With that, I'll turn it over to my color man here, Braden Crone, the scoring recap of this afternoon's game.
All right, first goal tonight was scored by Dre Varga. That was unassisted. Second goal was scored by Brendan Lamongo, assisted by Graham Shellis. That would make it 2-0 Blue. Third goal, unassisted, shorthanded by Elliot Moser. Make it 4-0. It was Dan Ostrom, assisted by Bryce Leeper. And the only goal here scored by the goal team was scored by Dylan Fogel, assisted by Luke Kohler and Jordan Reiki.
That's your scoring recap, and the gold team will have a power play almost the rest of the way. That didn't work out so well last time, though.
No, that was when Elliot Moser got the shorthanded tally there on a great 2-on-1 play.
Moser and Lamago had those great individual efforts, those coast-to-coast drives. And now Moser working the defensive side. Going to play a little defense, send this on the length of the rink. Patrick McCabe's had a nice third period here for the gold team, the Hampton goaltender. Anderson trying to work away. He's harassed by Moser, who is possessed right now. A penalty-killing machine.
Yeah, he's one of the best ones on our team before that.
I would see a little physicality. That was Kasparaitis-like. Nico Sikorsky sending the hip check out there.
I don't see that type of hit too often. That was cool, though.
Sikorsky probably thought so. I don't think the guy who took it liked it that much.
Yeah, probably not, but it looked cool.
Stone up the left side. He's going to drive his way down. Stone from the slot centers. He had Fogel looking for two, but Fogel just couldn't quite connect. Trying to center back in front, taken away. Lead feed back through the neutral zone, and now coming back across shorthanded. Here comes Zacharias. Zacharias, good look, wrister. Left pad save made by Patrick McCabe with 60 seconds left in the period and 45 seconds left on the gold team power play.
Still even on the power play, they haven't really had a whole lot of opportunity. It seems like they had the best shorthanded opportunity going back the other way.
I think that was the best scoring chance of this power play.
Yeah.
So we've had a blue team shorthanded goal and then a near second one here late in this period as the final 40 being counted down here. And Schwartzbach over here to Jakubowski. Finds Stone, who stumbles on his way in. Stone with the wrister. Good block Strong defensive work by Nico Sikorsky. He's been the best defender, I think, of either side out there. And he threw a hip check in to boot as well.
Yeah, very defensive-heavy game here, too.
It has been a low-scoring All-Star game. 5 combined goals is not a lot. Sikorsky drops back to Bauman, shorthanded. Bauman tries to push it towards the net, cut off there by Schwartz. Ball penalty's over. We're back to even strength. So the blue team, masterful in the special teams. One-time rip! And I see a Neville Township police officer loosening his handcuffs because McCabe just committed robbery with that save.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal today. He's probably been, I will say, the best goalie of this game so far. That's the third great save he's made on a one-timer from the slot, too. That's a hard save to make, but he got a little windmill flair in there, too.
Certainly did. Keeping it out. Final 2.5 seconds of the period. To the net, McCabe will hold, and that will end regulation. 2 games in the books here from RMU in the first of 2 Class A All-Star games. The blue team defeats the gold team by the count of 4-1. Alongside my new broadcast partner, Braden Crone. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah, I loved it. I appreciate you guys letting me be on.
So you're going to Point Park next?
Yes, sir.
You're going to be in broadcast journalism?
That's the goal. That's the whole goal for it.
Well, you need to show up sometimes. We could probably find you a slot. 10 band's busy. We need people that are interested in getting some time behind the mic and learning the whole atmosphere. You got all the stuff here.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
We're going to pause, and then we'll be back. All-Star game number 3, the second of 2 Class A games coming up in just a bit. You are watching PIHL All-Star Saturday on TenbandTV. Braden, thanks for joining us. It's a pleasure working with you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I loved it.
Braden Crone from Canada McMillan, Matt Vandriak, the usual 10-band guy. Gonna say thanks for watching. Keep it here. We got more to come. Blue defeats gold 4-1 here, and we'll be back with the third of 5 All-Star games on the island here at RMU. All-Star Sunday is on 10band TV. Cypher Zamias just got rubbed out on a good body check over in the corner there by Ryan Unick. And now a chance back the other way. Here comes a chance. Shot on score! Trey Varga puts the mesh in motion. And it's 1-0 in favor of the blue team. Reed There's the defense again. It's one of your guys there.
Yeah, Mango, that was a great.
Breaking it up there.
Good stick. Yeah, see, this is Mango here.
All the way to the net, he scores! Brandon LeMago was half man and half amazing on that effort. Defense first, offense second, 2-0 Blue. Around to the far side, Schwartzbach, centers, nobody home, and breaking it out, coming back the other way, short-handed, a chance for Moser. Elliot Moser leads the charge. Moser looks over, wrist shot, he scores! Elliot Moser, red light activated, SHG, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Blue. 2 goals by the Big Macs here this afternoon. And we'll figure it out.
Durzo?
You're correct. There it is. Stanio Zuro with the play. Nice shots in front, score! What a feed! What a finish! And Dan Ostrom snaps the wrist shot home. It's 4-0 in favor of the Blue, and again, teammates connect to set up the goal. Never getting a shot off there was Jordan Reekie from Moon. Right point pass, in front, score! There it is. The shot was blocked. It ends up on Dylan Fogel's tape, and he finds the net for the first time this afternoon for the goal team. Dylan Fogel from Hampton scores, and we got a 4-1 game here late in the second period.
Yeah, that's big for a goal getting on the board before the third. You needed that to kind of cut the lead down, get you a little momentum, show you that you can score. I mean,